Okay, good morning students. We start today's section. This linear equation in two variable. Continuation. Take your textbook. Read question number 5. Take exercise 3.2. Read question number 5. All of you done your homework? Okay. First, fifth question. What happened, Arjun? If there is any problem? No. Half the perimeter of a rectangular garden whose length is 4 meters more than its width is 36 meters. Find the dimension of the garden. Half the perimeter of a rectangular garden whose length is 4 meters more than its width is 36 meters. Find the dimension of the garden. Find the dimension using the graphical method. Okay. First one, what is the perimeter of the rectangle? Perimeter of the rectangle, P is equal to, perimeter is equal to 2 into L plus B, length plus breadth. The perimeter of the rectangle is equal to 2 into L plus B. Then, given that half the perimeter of the rectangular garden, half the perimeter, that means it has a length and breadth, whose length is 4 meters more than its width. Let length is 4 meters more than its width. Take width is equal to x and length is equal to y, or you can take length is equal to x and width is equal to y. Here we take width is equal to x and length is equal to y. Then according to our question, the length is equal to 4 meters more than its width. 4 meters more than its width. 4 meters more than its width is width is x. 4 meters more is plus 4. Clear? According to our question, the length is 4 meters more than its width. Then what is the perimeter? Half the perimeter is equal to 36. Perimeter, half the perimeter is equal to 36. That is half the perimeter. Half the perimeter. That is equal to L plus B. Perimeter is 2 into L plus B. Then half the perimeter is L plus B. That is L plus B is equal to 36. L plus B is equal to 36. That is L is equal to y and the perimeter. L equal to y. Y plus x is equal to 36. That means B is equal to, we take width is equal to x and length is equal to y. That is L plus B is equal to 36. First condition, y equal to 4 plus x. Second condition, y plus x is equal to 36, or x plus y is equal to 36, or we can write y minus x is equal to 4. This is a equation. The same equation, y minus x is equal to 4 or y equal to 4 plus x, and second equation, y plus x is equal to 36. Half the perimeter. Perimeter is 2 into L plus B. Clear? Perimeter is a 2 into L plus B. And draw the graph and find its length and breadth. Clear? Find its dimension, length and breadth. Okay. Take the graph book. Draw the graph. Okay. First equation. That is our first equation, y equal to 4 plus x, and second equation, y plus x is equal to 36. Y equal to 4 plus x. Take the coordinate. X, y. Put x is equal to 0. What is y? Y equal to 4. Then put x is equal to minus 4. Y equal to 0. Then we can take one more coordinate. Then put x is equal to 2. Y equal to 6. Put x is equal to 2. Y equal to 6. Then second equation, y plus x is equal to 36. Y plus x is equal to 36. X, y. X is equal to 0. Put x is equal to 0. Y equal to 36. And put y equal to 0. X is equal to 36. Then take one more point. X is equal to 10. What is equal to? X is equal to 10. Y equal to 36 minus 10 is 26. Y equal to 36 minus 10 is equal to okay, that's all. Okay. Then 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Then this is a 40. Here minus 5, minus 10, minus 15, minus 20, and so on. Here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Minus 5, minus 10, and so on. This is our x coordinate. X, x dash, y, y dash. Then x is equal to 0, y equal to 4. X is equal to 0, y equal to 4. This is our 4. Then x is equal to minus 4, y equal to 0. Minus 4, y equal to 0. Then x is equal to 2, y equal to 6. X is equal to 2, y equal to 6. This is our 6. Draw the graph. Okay. Next one, x is equal to 0, y equal to 36. This is our 36. Okay. Then y equal to 36, x is equal to 36, y equal to 0. Okay. Find the intersecting point. Find the intersecting point. It is a 16, 20. Sorry, it is a x coordinate. We take width is equal to 16 and length is equal to y. Y equal to 20. X coordinate 16, 20. That is b is equal to, or width is equal to 16 and length is equal to 20. Length is equal to 20 and breadth is equal to 60. Clear? Clear? Draw the graph. We pass on the next question. Okay, read the question. Question number 6. It is based on the consistency of the linear equation. It is based on the consistency of a linear equation. Given a linear equation, 2x plus 3y minus 8 is equal to 0. Write another linear equation in two variables such that the geometrical representation of the pair so formed is first one, intersecting line. give the linear equation 2x plus 3y minus 8 is equal to 0. Then we have to form another equation. First one is intersecting line, second one parallel lines, third one coincident line. We know that intersecting line is a1 by a2, the ratio of the coefficient. First one, a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2. First one, a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. Then 2x plus 3y minus 8 is equal to 0. Our given equation is 2x plus 3y minus 8 is equal to 0. Then form corresponding to intersecting line, it is 3x plus 5y plus 7 is equal to 0. These two lines are intersecting lines. These two lines are intersecting. Let's check the coefficient of a1 and a2. The ratio of a1 by a2, 2 by 3 is not equal to 3 by 5. That means this is the intersecting line. The linear equation to set that the geometrical representation of the pair so formed is a intersecting line. We can form that the ratio a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2. Given that the equation is 2x plus 3y minus 8 is equal to 0. Another equation we form 3x plus 5y plus 7 is equal to 0. Here a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2. That means the lines are intersecting. Then second question. What about second question? Parallel line. What is the condition? Parallel line. What is the condition? If the lines are parallel, a1 by a2, parallel line, a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2, that is not equal to c1 by c2. Second equation we form parallel line, a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, that is not equal to c1 by c2. That is a parallel line. a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2. We can form another equation. The given equation is 2x plus 3y minus 8 is equal to 0. Then another equation 4x plus 6y plus 17 is equal to 0. Here a1 by a2, that is a1 by a2 is equal to 2 by 4, that is equal to 1 by 2. b1 by b2 is equal to 3 by 6, that is equal to 1 by 2. And c1 by c2 is equal to, that is minus 8 divided by 17. It is not equal to 1 by 2. Here the both equations, the first one 2x plus 3y minus 8 is equal to 0, and 3x we can form 4x plus 6y plus 17 is equal to 0. Okay, second equation. That means we form 2x plus 3y minus 8 is equal to 0, and 4x plus 6y plus 17 is equal to 0. Clear? Then c1 by plus 17 is equal to 0. Their ratio a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 and not equal to c1 by c2. That means lines are parallel. This is an example for parallel lines. Okay, next question. Next one, we have to form coincident lines. Given equation is 2x plus 3y minus 8 is equal to 0. We know that what is coincident line? a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by C2. A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. Then we can form another equation. This is a multiply throughout by 3 6x plus 9y minus 24 is equal to 0. It is equivalent to first equation, that is 2x plus 3y minus 8 is equal to 0. Multiply throughout by 3 6x plus 9y minus 24 is equal to 0. Clear? Their ratio 2 by 6. A1 by A2 2 by 6, that is equal to 1 by 3. 3 by 9, that is equal to 1 by 3. And C1 by C2, that is minus 8 by minus 24, which is also is equal to 1 by 3. Therefore, the lines are coincident. Clear? This is a third one example. Coincident. Draw the graph. That is a homework. Okay. Next question, seventh question is also homework. Draw the graph of the given equation x minus y plus 1 is equal to 0 and 3x plus 2y minus 12 is equal to 0. Determine the coordinate of the vertices of the triangle formed by these lines and the x-axis and shade the triangular region. Draw the graph of this equation and the coordinate of the vertices of the triangle formed by these lines and the x-axis and shade the triangular region. First to draw the graph and form the triangular region and find the coordinates. Coordinate of the vertices of the triangle, the lines and the x-axis. Clear? Lines and the x-axis. That question is a homework. Okay. Next topic. Algebraic method of solving pair of a linear equation. Algebraic method of solving the pair of a linear equation. Algebraic method of solving the pair of a linear equation. Our third topic, first graphical representation, second the consistency, and third one the algebraic method. Algebraic method. We have three types of algebraic method. First is a substitution method. Second one is a elimination method. And third one is a cross multiplication method. Three method: substitution, elimination, and cross multiplication method. Clear? Then, first one, substitution method. Substitution method. In this method, we find the value of one variable in any one of the equation and substitute this value of one variable to the another equation and find next equation to the next equation and find the values of x and y. Clear? We can take two equation, the pair of linear equation, that is x plus y. X plus y is equal to 14. This is our first equation. Second one, x minus y is equal to 4. This is substitution method. In substitution method, write the we have find the value of x find a variable from one equation. We can find the one variable from first equation or second equation, any one of the variable from x or y. This is the first equation. Take from 1, take x or value of x or y in 1. Value of x, we take x. 14 minus x. Clear? Sorry, 14 minus y. Take the value of x in first equation. X plus y is equal to 14. From 1, we can take the value of x, that is 14 minus y. Put it as equation 3. Then, substituting 3 in our second equation. Substituting the value of x in second equation. Instead of x, you write 14 minus y. Our second equation is x minus y is equal to 4. Instead of x, you write 14 minus y is equal to 14 minus y. Then second equation is x minus y is equal to 4. Instead of x, you write 14 minus y is equal to 4. 14 minus y. Instead of x, you write 14 minus y. Then we have already one y. Minus y. 14 minus y is equal to 4. That means 14 minus 2y is equal to 4. 14 minus 2y is equal to 4. That is minus 2y is equal to 4 minus 14. Find the value of y. That is minus 2y is equal to 4 minus 14. Minus 2y is equal to minus 10. Then y is equal to minus 10 divided by minus 2, that is equal to 5. Minus 10 divided by minus 2 is 5. This is our equation 4. The value of y equal to 4. Then substituting the value of equation 4, substituting 4 in 1 or 2. You can substituting it to 3. That is a simple method. This is 4. Substituting 4 in 3. Given that x is equal to 14 minus y. That is put the value of y 14 minus y equal to 5. That means 9. The solution is x is equal to 9 and y is equal to 5. X is equal to 9 and y equal to 5. It is a simple method. We can represent this, find the solution in graphical method and substitution method. It is difficult to find the fractions, that is non-integers in a graphical method. It is not accurate. In this method, we can find the solution in integers or non-integers. Clear? Write the answer. And take your textbook. Take the next exercise. Exercise 3.3. This is exercise 3.3. Then solve the following pair of linear equation by the substitution method. What is substitution method? We know that substitution method the first step is write the given equation and find the value of one variable, say x or y, in terms of the other variable. That is the first step. Write the equation and write the value of one variable. You can take x or y in terms of the other variable. Then this value, what is the second step? Substitute this value of x or y in the second equation. In the second equation. Clear? And reduce the linear equation into one variable. Reduce it into one variable. Clear? Then third situation is substitute the value of y or x in the first or second or third equation. You can write the value, substitute the value in third equation, or you can write in one or two first or second equation and find the value of x or y. Clear? This is a simple method. Next question, write the next question. Second question, first question already done, that is x plus y is equal to 14 and x minus y is equal to 4. Second question, that is s minus t is equal to 3 and s by 3 plus t by 2 is equal to 6. This is the first equation, second equation, second one. Then convert the second equation as a normal form. Take LCM of 3 and 2 is 6. The denominator from 2. Second equation. Rearrange the second equation. LCM 6, that means 2s plus 3t is equal to 6. That means 2s plus 3t is equal to 36. Cross multiply. This is a 36. Take this as a 3. First equation s minus t is equal to 1. Second equation s by 3 plus t by 2 is equal to 6. Rearrange the, for convenience, rearrange the second equation s by 3 plus t by 2 is equal to 6. Then LCM is 3 and 2 is equal to 6. That is 2s plus 3t is equal to 36. Second equation. Then from 1, take the value of s or t. S is equal to 3 plus t. S is equal to s minus t is equal to 3. S is equal to t plus 3 plus t. This is equation number 4. Then substituting 4 in third equation. Substituting 4 in third equation, that is 2 into, instead of s you write 3 plus t plus 3t is equal to 36. Instead of substituting fourth equation in third, s is equal to 3 plus t, that is 2 into 3 plus t plus, instead of s, 3 plus t plus 3t is equal to 36. Now the equation in one variable, it is a equation in one variable, it is in the form of t. It contains only one variable, t, open the bracket, 6 plus 2 into t, 2t plus 3t. Open the bracket, 2 into 3, 6, 2 into plus 2 into t, 2t plus 3t is equal to 36. That is 6 plus 5t is equal to 36. That is 5t is equal to 36 minus 6. 5t is equal to 30 and t is equal to 30 divided by 5, that is equal to 6. Equation number 5. Clear? T is equal to 6. Substituting 5 in 4. 5 in 4. What is 4? That is equal to, S is equal to 3 plus t. 3 plus t, sorry. S is equal to 3 plus t. Substituting 5 in 4. That is equal to 3 plus 6. Value of t is 6. That is equal to 9. So, S is equal to, the value is S is equal to 9 and t is equal to 6. Our solution is 9, 6. 9, 6. S is equal to 9 and t is equal to 6. Clear? Clear? For convenience, second equation convert in this form, that is s by 3, taking LCM and cross multiply. Clear? Okay, it is enough. You have homework question for 3 and 4. Exercise 3.3. Listen. 3. Third question. This is the equivalent relation. We know that equivalent equation has a infinite number of solutions. So, you find it is infinite number. There is, after we solving it, there is no variable. That means it has a infinite. 3x minus y is equal to 3. 9x minus 3y is equal to 9. Okay, next one, 0.2x plus 0.3y is equal to 1.3 and 0.4x plus 0.5y is equal to 2.3. Either you can convert into whole number. 0.2 is same as 2 by 10x plus 3 by 10y is equal to 13 by 10. This one method. 0.4, 4 by 10x plus 5 by 10y is equal to 23 by 10. It is simple, or you can do like this, 0.x plus 0.y is equal to 1.3. Okay, both questions are homework. Okay, that is enough for today. If any doubt,